our way to Drift Appalachia. And by we, I mean just myself. 7.5, 8 hours so far. Solo drive here, but I am only an hour and 11 minutes away. We are definitely going to be pretty deep in Appalachia for sure. We've already gone through some parts and then back on the highway, and then you go on this tiny little back road and then back on a highway. It's pretty cool, actually. So, yeah, beautiful scenery, beautiful mountains. Another hour and until I'm at the lodge, which is where we're staying and also where the pit is, the paddock. So, yeah, see you there. We are out here. There's Edgar. Drift Appalachia, stage 5. Just hanging out in the morning before the driver's meeting, before we go down the mountain. This facility is really cool. It's like a lake resort and a lot of parking for the pit, which is new. Normally we would park like on the top of the road, and so this is pretty sweet. Pretty excited about it. E36 looking pretty decent in its many shades of silver. Ecoboost. So yeah, we'll have a driver's meeting here shortly, and then throw some cars down a mountain. Swapped the rear gear ratio in hopes that would help. I was still pretty frustrated with the car, so I asked my friend Chelsea to drive it for me to make sure I wasn't completely crazy. The car's been an adventure.
Well, hopefully I can solve some of the adventure here.
Yeah, hopefully. Like, if I would have just stuck it out, maybe I could have done...
Third with the 346.
I don't know, though. Maybe, but...
That's where my thought is.
It wasn't working, but, like... And it's not like I'm in the limiter with this thing, but maybe I'm just now... I wasn't warmed up enough. I made a decision, and maybe I should have, like, stuck it out, got used to the track more and stuff, and...
Because, like, I'm thinking already, like, man, I'm probably just going to go to the next gear and go to 4th. Like, because you might just be rolling the thing over. But then he started talking about the doing it with the other motor, too. Like, no matter how much you freed it up, it was just, like, really difficult.
But the car with the S52 and the old shocks, I feel like I'd be enjoying myself more here than this current car.
I don't know, man. I feel like you have so much fucking horsepower here.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know me, I'm like pretty minimalist with power and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I milk what I can until I need to add power. And I'm like, fucking I need 200 more horsepower here.
Right. Maybe it's just that. Like,
yeah, it might just be that.
You know what I mean? And I'm just struggling.
That's what I was saying. Like, something's got to be.
Yeah, that's something's up.
And you're not an idiot, so.
I don't think so, man. Chelsea, you're an incredible driver. I know you already know that.
I was trying to make use of it my best.
You were doing an amazing job.
Yeah, it's going up and down like 30 degrees at random.
It is moving a lot, yeah.
Look, 160, like all over the place.
Right.
There's no way that's accurate.
No, there's no way it jumps around like that.
But maybe this PID is bad. Damn. Oh, it's good. Maybe some weird IAT thing, but the chassis feels really good. It definitely needs more power. It definitely is lackluster in the power department. So something is probably messing with it a little bit.
I was laughing when I pulled up. I was like, wait, what? I was so confused.
I like trying to fit in here a little bit. It's a little tight.
Even with the issues, he can drive the hell out of this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like, damn, he's
Dude, that was fun.
But it's still E36, so even though it's not perfect, it's amazing. All looks normal.
Yeah, and like the pipe isn't, I can touch the pipe. If it was like 150, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Right. Yeah, the downhill. I probably should have not ran the downhill that hard. But.
Nah, that was cool. It was fun. And I don't normally, you know, I've ridden in drift cars and I'm just like, okay, whatever. But for some reason that was a lot of fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I drive only to have fun. Yeah, honestly, the chassis feels really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's the problem. I think you have 200 horsepower when it's time to go for real.
Right. Sure.
At low angle, the forward drive is crazy.
Right. It just
is
fucking
really
wants
high.
to rip straight, right?
Like the hump of angle versus grip is pretty aggressive. And
Yeah.
and the power, I think, doesn't help it because you can't get to the angle. Because if you notice, when I got to angle, it was pretty good. It's at lower angle, it's really tight.
That's when it wants to fire off.
See if I can learn some more here.
All right. So I've been fighting this car all morning, okay? I started out with a 346 rear gear, ended up putting a 391 in it in hopes to kind of get me further into the power band, and I was still struggling, like just really getting down about it. And I talked to Chelsea about it, got him to drive it, and we learned something. We learned that the air intake temps are bouncing all over the place, which is probably making it pull a bunch of timing and causing it to lose horsepower, which makes sense. So we came up with a couple theories about why that could be happening, and he is a madman behind the wheel, by the way. Chelsea is a really good driver. Blew me away in my own car, of course. So we're gonna try a couple things with the air intake temp, try moving the sensor, and then I'm gonna hopefully get Jake to pull a data log for me so that we can see what it's actually doing and not just rely on the sensor reading on the dash. So that's the next step. Keep pushing on and hopefully get some clean runs before the weekend's over. Here I am just cruising my car into town. Everybody gets to drive their car right into town, and we park on this main street, and this whole event is super fun. Like, everybody from the town and neighboring towns and cities comes and just has a blast looking at cars and eating some good food and chatting with everybody. It's a great time.
Wait, what did you throw, Red?
That's a good one. Yo, Nick, you sucks.
Alright, we're going back out. This is day 2. Last night in town was super fun. We got a new map. Yeah, Jake flashed a new map in the car. I'm hoping it doesn't do that weird torque reduction thing it's been doing. So yeah, it's a really nice day. Some people have gotten some laps in already, so track should be dried up. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully have a little more successful day today. This certainly hasn't been my best drift Appalachia. Struggling with the car and myself, maybe little commitment issues coming into some of these big corners or trying to link some of the big corners. But I am going to go out another session, got my tire pressure bumped up even more now, and you know, just going to make the most of it. I'm here. I enjoy the challenge, so we are going to go out for another session here. You know, last day, so make the best of it. Felt better actually that time. 10 more pounds of air in the rear tires. Felt a lot better. Still a bit of a battle, but enjoyed myself that time actually. So that was pretty cool. Excited. I'm putting on a fresh pair of tires, and I'm gonna go out for a few more laps and see how it does this time. I'm really making no changes, so I'm just gonna try and drive the car.
Yeah, they're pulling. Get ready to get the brake. Alright, we're good. Oh, dude.
Dude, you're
fine. There's just dirt over there.
Nothing. Maybe zip tie for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
You guys alright?
About time I wrecked this thing.
Was it fun at least?
All right, let's have a video.
Yeah, that last, it was tough. The last two, the car
Wow,
was
look
like
at that mud.
digging real hard.
You got some moss in that too.
That's a crazy picture.
Nice. Now you put the gold in that. Golden in that.
Just understeered, pushed you?
Yeah.
Real estate over here.
It was understeering worse than ever.
Huh. Really? Because you aired up more too.
Same error that I had when I went out last time, but brand new tires this time.
We're going to the other street.
And I did have a passenger in front of
That is not bad at all.
Was it scary?
No, it was slow and soft.
We were scared for you. They were like,
heard EMS.
Silver E36, send EMS. We were like, ah. There's bodies everywhere.
We were chilling. Yeah.
There's blood everywhere.
All right, so I went out for a couple more runs and went off track a little bit. It was really soft, no real damage, just this bumper. Got some landscaping with me. Overall, good weekend. Certainly not my best driving, but good times as always. Thank you all for coming along for that ride with me for Drift Appalachia Stage 5. It was a really good time, even though I was struggling with an underpowered car. And in hindsight, I probably should have parked it a little earlier, considering it was a big track that required a lot of power, and my car was not producing it. I am, however, very excited for the next chapter of this car. We are going to be installing the Link Voodoo Pro ECU. No more stock ECU blues of it doing whatever it wants. We're going to have full control of this engine package. I'm very excited. Looking forward to that. So the next video is going to be about us getting this thing in the car, getting it running, and hopefully taking it to the track and having a successful day. Thanks for watching again. Subscribe, check out the next video, check out all our older videos. Appreciate you.